ride. We're on the 7-mile bridge. Actually, this is only about 2 or 3 miles because the 7-mile bridge is over there. So this is brand new. Let me switch the camera around. Alright. So one thing I like about this is that it's marked off very, very well. So walkers can walk on the right, bicycles in the middle, and there's the 7-mile bridge over there. That chunk of land up there is called Pigeon Key. So I don't call these islands, I call them keys. So they make these nice big lines so everybody knows. And there's big signs that says walkers over here, bicyclers over here. But I'm gonna walk in the middle of the bike lane. So she's not paying attention, so I can see like walking a little bit on the thing, but don't stop and flap your arms around. Aeroplane. More people. They don't know. Maybe they don't know that's for bicycles, that big thing there. So anyhow, yesterday we're driving, and those telephone poles in the middle there, it wasn't here, it was on, the poles were on the other side of the road. There were 2 electrical workers working on them, and as we were, well, there was one working, and as we were driving by, a helicopter was dangling a second worker to those rungs, and then he was hitching himself on the helicopter and tying off onto the telephone pole, and then he was tying on that, and then he was watching, and the helicopter took off. I wish I could have got there a few seconds sooner, and there was a spot to pull over. By the time I realized what was going on, we'd gone past it, so that was pretty cool. So I don't know, eventually this will go all the way over and connect. So if you're going to ride from Key Largo to Key West, you still have to go over that bridge over there, and the shoulder's about as wide as where those people are walking, that width between the white line and the fence. The shoulder's only about that wide, maybe 4 or 5 feet. There's something huge just jumped up and flopped down there. It made Jody stopped it to check it out. What was my story? Oh yeah, so if you're gonna ride Key Largo to Key West, you still have to ride on that bridge over there. It's a little dicey. There's not much room. Oh, there's another one. I don't know what those are that are jumping and flopping, but they're huge. Sound like an orca doing a belly flop. Someday it'd be cool if this opens all the way. I think it goes to the Pigeon Key, and then, which is like 2 or 3 miles, and we'll turn around and go back. Alright, that's it. And Jody in her bicycling outfit. Ah. Hey, what are you, don't do that, you're touching me. Oh, her phone's in my pocket. So we're on Pigeon Key. Pigeon Key goes from that telephone pole. Has these 3 houses over here, and across the road. And this is the other side of Pigeon Key. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 10, 12 properties total here on Pigeon Key. I guess the only ways to get here is on this bike path or boat, and we chose bike path, bicycles. So there's the bicycles we able to borrow from Captain Pips. So we're riding back against the wind, but a little wind never hurt nobody, right? So it's only like 65 to 70, but we're sweating. So you can walk here, which is a couple miles from the main area, Marathon down there, or you can ride a bike. So I'm glad we got bikes. So we're going to go down and check out the rest of it. See what else we can see. So this,
I'm gonna take a picture of you down here.
this is what you would call the end of the road. I'm not sure if Evel Knievel could make this jump on a bicycle.
Oh, okay.
So this was the old highway. You can see the center line. Let's get over here. Right there. So you can see the center line of the old highway. That's pretty narrow. Can you imagine riding a bike across that with a 80-year-old tourist driving a 40-foot motorhome with the mirrors sticking out 3 feet on each side? I can see that hurting. So it looks like what they did, they left the original old railings on this part, like over here, and they put the new railings around it, which I guess is okay and cool. So it'd be cool if this went all the way. I don't know the name of the key on the other side, but it'd be pretty cool if you could go over there. So Pigeon Key is a sanctuary for flightless birds, and so they don't allow any types of dogs and animals down on Pigeon Key. But we're neither a flightless bird or a pet, so we're gonna go down there. We are on Pigeon Key. We're under the now a bike pedestrian path. So they just got done fixing this up. Looks like they must have I assume they might have sandblasted all this metal, then painted it, and they didn't put masking tape up there, but I don't think anybody's gonna complain. But I was looking at this one here. They put like these metal straps around here because there's a lot of cracks in the concrete, but I assume that's not gonna go anywhere. It's probably been there since Henry Flagler built the railroad. So this was a railroad bridge at one time, and there's a building over there. It's something like a train depot, so I wonder if the train stopped here. But I'm kind of wondering how they get that camper here. They had to bring that here, I assume, on a boat, and then pull it out with a 4x4, four-wheeler or something, parked it there, because I don't know how else they would have got that there. But little dock out there. This is pretty cool. So this whole area is maybe 100.
That was the bridge foreman's house, 1916.
Bridge foreman's house, 1916. So this whole thing's probably like maybe 500 feet long, maybe like 500 feet in diameter, maybe 1,000 feet wide and 500 feet wide. Oh, there's a lawnmower and a little four-wheeler doohickey there. Oh, there's a truck. How those vehicles get here? They must have.
You must see roll on the bike on the old bridge.
Maybe they're allowed for. Maybe if you own property here, I have no idea what exactly who owns this island or what it is. If they're privately owned little things or what. But maybe if you own property here, you're allowed to drive on the pedestrian bridge just to get your vehicle here. But I think these people are actually doing like work on the house, so maybe that's why they're here. I guess how else would you get material here except, oh, it looks like they're building the house or rebuilding it. So it's interesting. Construction area. So this is a habitat for flightless birds, so no other animals are allowed on this island. So, alright, that's all you need to know about Pigeon Key. I hope this video is not all windy sounding because it's kind of breezy here. We're in between the 7 Mile Bridge and the old 7 Mile Bridge. If you add those together, you get 14 miles. Actually, the new 7 Mile Bridge is only 6 point something miles. So they lie to you when they say it's 7 miles, apparently. So we just rode our bikes down the old 7 Mile Bridge. It'd be cool someday if it extends out, but you can't see behind these solar panels. There's a break, and then there's another break here. So I don't know if that's that bolts through or if it just they fell off and then they never replaced them. So it'd be really cool if they replace or fix this so it goes all the way to the other side. I don't think it'd take much, except supposedly it costs $40 million to like redo all this and make it into a bike path. So that's 2 miles, so they got 5 more miles to go. So if you do the math, that's $20 million per mile. You got what, $100 million it would cost to finish that, and that doesn't include replacing those piers. So why couldn't like a billionaire like Bill Gates or Bezos or Elon Musk, why don't they do something nice for society and donate $100 million so they can finish the bike path all the way through here so people can ride their bikes? Might be, if you want to ride your bikes, like I said in a previous video, if you want to ride your bikes from Marathon to Key West, you have to ride across this bridge or hitch a ride with a passing motorist. Alright, we better get back. We got a concert to go to. So tour Pigeon Key. There you go.